You have to pay licenses for that when you're playing other music.
Oh, well, it is Mother's Day, and Tim's letting me listen to the classic country station. So it really is. It's like it's my birthday. So happy Mother's Day from Mel and I Home Life.
Happy Mother's Day.
So we just dropped our dog off to have a clipping because the lady that we are going to be using is working. So we're thankful for that on Mother's Day. But one of the reasons we decided to do this vlog while we were driving back is I personally wanted to talk about Mother's Day and how things go for Mother's Day for me. So for myself personally, I know my kids are still sleeping. Usually I get breakfast in bed. Mother's Day looks a little different as your kids get older, and that's perfectly okay. But I also want to thank my best friend who on Friday sent me, obviously we're texting to keep in contact, but sent me a really, really, really nice text. She was going through some papers and she found a note from my mom when she was getting married about 20 years ago. And it just was so appropriate this weekend, and it was just nice to see my mom's handwriting and feel like I'm tearing up saying it, to feel like my mom was here on Mother's Day, because she's not here, and Mother's Day is a day that I struggle with every year. As people know, my mom passed away 6 weeks after our wedding, and it was a very trying time, and I do miss her every day, and I am very thankful that I had her and my nan, two very, very strong women, raise me. So Mother's Day, as much as it's a happy day because of the celebration for me and my family, those that don't have their moms, I really feel for you on those days, because it's always a day that it's like a bandage. Every year you rip it off and you feel deflated a little bit on Mother's Day. It's supposed to be a day to celebrate you as a mom, and you want to celebrate your mom, but you just can't. So I'm wishing a happy heavenly Mother's Day to my mom and my nan, and know that I miss you and I love you both, and I have a million memories, and I'm very thankful for everyone, good, bad, or ugly. So now, as I wipe away my tears, thanks Kirsten for that. But I also want to wish my mother-in-law a happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day, Mom.
My mother-in-law and I are super close, and I've never been more thankful to have someone in my life as my mother-in-law. I talk to her 2, 3, 5 times a day, and I spend a lot of time with her. And I think that throughout this isolation, it's been very difficult not to spend time.
This is supposed to be a happy vlog.
It is a happy vlog. These are happy tears now. So it's hard not to spend time with my mother-in-law, and I have to say, lots of times she's stepped up, when I've needed a mom, and she doesn't have to. She's my mother-in-law, but it's always nice that she does. And so I just want to say, Linda, we really appreciate you and love you, and I'm ever so grateful to have you in my life. I know. So
here's a thing. Here's something to think about.
I'm cutting you off. I want to know, today we are trying to do something nice for Tim's mom for Mother's Day, and Tim really has sort of pulled out all the stops. I helped him a little bit. I made some stuff in the Instant Pot for tonight. So Tim has pulled out all the stops for Mother's Day dinner. So we obviously, are going to try and have dinner with Tim's parents on some level or another. I'm not sure how it's going to work, but Tim will figure that out. But social distancing during Mother's Day, how hard is it going to be not to hug your mom?
It's going to be hard. Mother's Day. Moms are always guaranteed a hug on Mother's Day. If not any other day, but for sure on Mother's Day. So it's going to be hard. We'll have to extra hard elbow bump.
Well, do we pay Papa off and desserts to give Grammy extra hugs today?
Yeah.
I'm just wondering if that's what our plan is.
Point out the window and say, squirrel!
Yeah.
And then run over and hug Grammy really quick.
Tim's mom has really bad asthma. So we've been sort of diligent about keeping the 6-foot parameter around her. And, when we've dropped off groceries and sort of been in the same area. So that is always a tricky feat. But I honestly have to say this is, as much as COVID-19 is having an impact, this directly impacts us today because it's Mother's Day. I want to hug your mom.
Yeah.
Not your dad.
No.
Just
But,
your mom.
so in closing, my 2 cents in the closing section is this. Every guy out there, make sure you do something super awesome for your wife / kid's mom or your mom today, because you have to show appreciation for the love they give your kids and the love you got when you were a kid for your mom. If your mom's a good person and she's still in your life, make sure you reach out and tell her, hey, love you today. And I think that's pretty much it.
I have one more thing to say, if that's okay.
Yeah.
So I just want to say thank you to my kids, Tanner and Addison. I thank you for every challenge you give us, and even though we would like a few less, that'd be a great Mother's Day gift. I do want to give a shout out to Nick and Louise and Emily. They're our stepkids, and we have not been able to see them, touch them, sort of interact with them. So we have been sort of texting and trying, but know that you guys are missed and you're a huge part of our Mother's Day, and we do miss you, and we cannot wait to throw our arms around you. So thank you for the coffee in bed this morning.
Mm-hmm.
That was very, very nice.
I made baked ziti, chicken parmesan baked ziti for dinner tonight.
Me.
You know already.
I just want to say thank you, and we love you. Thank you. Like, click, subscribe, share this baby, and most of all, go out and love your moms.
Yeah, love
Just
your moms.
love your moms. Love them.
Love all your moms.
Love them. Bye. Tim did bring me to the Tim Hortons drive-thru. Typically, we wait on my order, but today
I'm sorry, I still have double chocolate.
we're waiting on his.
All right, that's good. Just the other stuff. That's okay. Thanks. Bye.
It really is Mother's Day. Another note. Tim actually thanked the Tim Hortons workers for working, which he does, I have to say, at every place we go. He's very, very thankful and grateful that for every person that's out there as an essential worker. But he didn't get anything that he wanted, and he still said thank you for working.